Hello and welcome back. I'm Nanny, and as you can see, it's fall. And so today we're going to do a lot of fall and winter hats. Like Dub, I love my gambler hat. And you can wear this in the winter anywhere with a black leather jacket, a jeans jacket. It's very, very serviceable. We'll also keep the rain off. My hat is not a good one like Dub's. It's more of a costume hat, but it's fun. So we're going to begin probably with some hats that you can wear to the market or just running around doing errands in the fall. And then we'll get into some good winter hats. And of course, I have an assortment of my tweeds. I love all my tweeds. These were bought in Ireland years ago, or Scotland. Deer stalkers, herringbones, Donegal, Irish tweeds. Love all these hats, and hopefully I'll get to perhaps model a few of them. These, we really got caught up in the moment when we were visiting over in Ireland. And of course, as you know, we did live in Scotland. So love this one. This is a really cute check and a herringbone. This is a herringbone. So I have a lot of these, which are fun. My little model today is wearing her Bavarian braids and a hat. She's probably off maybe to a football game to West Point or somewhere back east with her chrysanthemum. I do remember those wonderful days going to football games when I was in college, wearing the big chrysanthemum back east. Wonderful days. I wonder if they still do it today. I hope so. Okay, so it's hat number 2. Love the fedora. Cute. And you can wear this anywhere out shopping. It does have a high crown here. And I think I'll start with some of my tweeds. Tweeds are fun. Okay, now I like to wear the tweeds. A lot of them, they'll say, oh, these are gentlemen's hats, but ladies look cute in these too. I'm gonna take my glasses off for a while. This is a cute one, it's colorful, and I believe we bought this in Ireland when we went over with the whole family back in 2005. We did it again in 2007, and a lot of the grandkids bought these hats. These were fun while we were over there. Is actually Moose's, and he wore this fishing. We had a home up in Big Bear on the lake, and he used to wear this fishing all the time, which he loved, but fits my head too. So this is called the Greek fisherman hat, and I always like to wear them sort of on a jaunt. As I said in the first one, gives a little bit of attitude. This is a cute one. This was also Moose's, and he wore this with a leather jacket. This would be cute. Also, maybe a gent's hat. They call these golf hats or something, but they're cute. And this one is just a black leather one. I like to wear these. These pins are from Scotland and Ireland, and I'm losing them, so I won't do too many of these. This one doesn't want to stay put. Here's a beret that has a story. We went to Europe about, I hope you can see the, no, have it in the wrong place, with Mikey and Sabrina and their first little son when he was 3 years old. And we went to France and Belgium. We stayed in a darling little town where no one spoke English, about an hour outside of Paris, and we had a wonderful time. We drove all around. We went to Belgium, we went to Holland where they had friends, but we made a trip, took a train into Paris, and we went to the Eiffel Tower. And I couldn't resist this hat. And Sabrina and I bought these wonderful pastries. It was a freezing cold day, and we went all the way up to the top in the Eiffel Tower. When we came down, we bought these magnificent little pastries and sat on a step, and I had put my hat on from Paris. So berets are cute. I think at any age, you can wear berets at any age. I do also have another one. There go my glasses again. Now this one, obviously I wore at Christmas last year, and this isn't gonna hang right, but it's just a gray flannel. You can pick these up in Walmart or Target or anywhere. And these woolly felt berets are really cute. Once again, anyone can wear them. Okay, now this one, I think this goes up a little higher. But as I was saying in the first part of the hat videos, you can take pins or things like this, wreaths. Now this is not the one my mother made. As a matter of fact, I'm still looking for that one, the crocheted one that I usually wear on my clothes or on a hat at Christmas. But the berets are cute, right? And easy to wear and reasonable. Of course, we all have our baseball hats and we all love them. This one, I had to take some of the letters off. We did go to a place up above San Francisco where we ate oysters. I think it was called Hog Island or Bay or something or other. And it had some words on the back. I didn't realize it when I bought the hat, but I loved the baseball hat. And it was a little bit nasty, so I took some of the words off. You can't see it left, but anyway, this is my Hog Island hat. And I love hats like Colleen. She loves her baseball hats. I love these too, and they're cute. And anyone, once again, can wear them, whether you're 30, 20, 60, 70, 80, like me, 83. You can wear these hats. Okay. I was going to save this one for when we got to the Irish and the English hats, but love this one. I think this one even is one I might have gotten over there. And if you want to go into a pub and have a liter or two in Ireland, isn't that cute? This is just a cute one. I should have put this on with my khaki jacket, but I think this is a cutie. Okay. Here's a beret. And this is a Scottish, I think it has something to do with the military, with all these checks on it. But a couple of the kids, I bought some of these for the boys, and it has a cute tail in the back, a ribbon tail. And I did put something on. Maybe I wore one of these in one of my videos, but this is a cute one, a really cute beret. There we go. See how I kind of like to wear them on a slant. Cute, and the little tail in the back. I did once again pull my hair back so I can wear these. My hair's gotten so long, and I'm waiting until when it gets a little bit cooler, and then I'll probably cut it to my normal length. Right now, I can't believe it's growing so fast. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna wait and put these on with my nice tweed sweater. Now I love these khaki hats. I wear them even when it's not raining, but great rain hats. And believe it or not, when Moose and I were up in Idaho visiting our son Billy and his wife Bonnie, I caught my very first fish wearing this hat and my safari jacket. One of the ladies who was commenting wanted to know where I got this jacket, and I don't know whether you can see it or not, and I couldn't remember to answer her, but it's a Jones, New York that I did buy in Marshall's or somewhere, but it was years ago, so I'm sure they don't have it anymore. But these are just a few of the rain hats. This you might want to wear with a sweater or something. Brims up, brims down. It's cute. Actually, it's quite big. Cute little Burberry. There. Okay. Now, some of you might say, oh, look at her now. She's in a hot sweater on a hot day. You might think I'm crazy, but sometimes I think I am. And I just thought these hats looked better with the sweater. Besides, it is a little cooler. This is one of those British hats that I absolutely love. And this one is a check that is in greens and browns and tans. And bought this years ago over there. So if you ever get to England or Ireland or Scotland, these hats are great. They're just terrific. This one, if you're ever in the Highlands in Scotland and you want to go deer hunting, this is the hat you wear. I love this. Now these flaps come down on ties, a little bow on the top, and the side flaps come down. I love the back. And this hat is just great. And I wore this for years and years and years. And this is a hat you can wear anywhere, especially, obviously these are all winter hats, but I love this one, don't you? The deer stalker. And I love the name too. Okay, this one made in England. All of these. This is really pretty. This one is a brown, this is a herringbone, I believe. The design of the wool. They're all wool hats. And this one is cute too. This one has a little kind of a floppy brim, but it's substantial. Cute. Love these. Now these are all winter hats, and you people in other countries probably wear a lot of these hats in the winter. They're great. And they're warm. They're warm. Here's a little gray one. This one is made in Ireland by Hannah Hats. And I would call this a little poor boy hat. I think that's what they call it. I think this one goes better with my sweater, the color. Love this style. Once again, young girl, old girl, anyone can wear this hat. Cute one. So this is the poor boy. Another color, I won't put this one on. This is similar to one of the other ones. This is another herringbone. Cute. And my Scottish, this might have been Bill's, but if you ever want to take your clubs and go play at St. Andrews in Scotland, this is the hat. I still love it. For a lady, why can't we wear men's hats? My daughters do. It's not just because of our big heads. We just love them. And can't leave Ireland out. We love these golf hats. And this one is my Irish one. Now I wouldn't put pins on these, but they're cute. Of course, the first hat video was all pretty big picture hats, straws. I hope you weren't hoping I was going to put more of them, but I just thought you'd enjoy different types of hats and some novelty hats in this part too. And of course, in my jewelry videos, I did wear a lot of different hats too, the straws, so, and the cowboy hats, love those. Okay, this is a cute one, a plaid, and of course, goes cute if you pop a scarf on. Now all of these hats would look cute with a scarf too, and I have one right over here. Cute. This is a good look, a youthful look. Once again, anyone can wear this. I love the scarves, especially the plaid scarves. There's so many great scarves that are on the market right now. Now this one I did buy here in California, and you'll notice in all the stores, in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Kmart, Walmart, they have an array of hats, and they're cute, very cute. Let's see, what else have we not done? Did those. Okay, Next, I'm going to show you some hats that are definitely wool, trimmed in fake furs. This one is a suede. Love this tweedy one. This reminds me of a hat that my mother put on me, and you'll see it in this video, just like this, when I was about 2. And she had me all dressed up in leather pants and gloves and a coat and a hat that looks very much like this. And I'm gonna put it on just to show you the comparison. But I do have to change my clothes to show these winter hats. These are a little more fancy that you would wear maybe to church or any winter events, weddings, or just out in the snow. Okay, I'm just gonna put this one on for fun, and then we'll get into the fancy Las Vegas-y type hats out here. Now, this is what you might call a cloche. Is that how you pronounce it? My mother, I have a picture of my mother back in the early 1930s. Was before she married my father. She married my dad in 1936. And this was definitely the style of hats in those days. They called them cloches. Cute. I like this one. I say cute for everything, but nice. And it reminds me of my little girl hat. And this one, I love this one. This has a story. I'm gonna pop it on my head. Look at this hat. This hat is a Tyrolean or Bavarian, and this is a typical brush with the silver. I think there's an Edelweiss, could even be, this is Austrian, I believe it. The Edelweiss is the flower of Austria. And there I went, licking my lips again. That's a bad habit. When Colleen was in college, in her junior year, she spent some time abroad. 1 semester with her friend Tara. The college that she was going to at the time had an exchange abroad program, and all the classes that they would take over there would be transferred, and you would just continue paying the same tuition. So it was a good deal. So she went over in late August and came back in, well, here's the story. We decided to go over and pick her up because she had all her luggage, and she had acquired some more things while she was over there. So we decided to do a trip and take 2 of our sons, who were bachelors at the time, Mikey and Matthew. And I was teaching school at the time, and I had a lot of little extra cash. So we decided to go over. This was at Christmas time. That's when her time was up over there. She had finished the semester. And we went over, flew to England. She was in Brighton in England. And we took the train down and picked her up. And then we spent another 2 weeks traveling with Colleen, Mikey, and Matt, who were all young. Colleen was in college. Mikey's only 18 months older. And Matthew was the older son, but he was still a bachelor and young enough. Fun, laughs. We had the best time traveling with those 3 kids. We, of course, stayed in a little pension in London. In fact, we spent Christmas Day there, all of us sitting on a funny bed in one of the rooms, exchanging a few little presents. And then we went to Austria, Germany. Where else did we go? Well, anyway, while we were in Germany, we went to the Hofbrauhaus, which is in Munich. And it was the most lively, wonderful place. This was at Christmas. And all the men had these hats on with these brushes and pins all over their hats. And I fell in love with these hats. Well, needless to say, we had a blast in the Hofbrauhaus. And we went several times. We also went to the open air markets in Munich in a big square. And they had tents where you could get big German pretzels and, of course, beer and all kinds of pastries. And it was a wonderful time to be in Europe at Christmas. And this open air market we went to every day. Well, the kids also went skiing in the Alps, all three of them. They're fairly good skiers at that point of their lives, probably still are, but haven't been skiing in years. And so this is back to the hats, my Alpine hat. Isn't this wonderful? Love it. And I'm going to get up close so you can see this brush. Isn't this cute? Really, really cute. So, in case you want to hike any Alps or go skiing in Austria or Germany, this is the hat. Crazy to put the coat on, but it had to give the look. Now, this hat you can wear in the winter, and the nice thing about it is it has this fake fur on the outside, which I love. It's very soft. What is it, almost like chinchilla? And the nice thing about it is that it's reversible. You can put it on and it's this way, and when you turn the brim up, it's black. And I bought this here somewhere. I can't remember. Most of these hats are quite old, but cute. And this is a cozy winter one. I wish it got this cold in California, but at least if we visit back east, family, brothers and sisters, then we can wear something like this. So, here's one hat. Another one that has the fur, fake fur. Cute, and this one's brown, and you'd wear it with maybe a brown suede coat or a sweater. Cute. I like this one too. These are great. Wish we wore them. Oh well. Now, there's a story to this, and I hope I can get this one on right. This is really one of those fake minky scarves that goes around your neck, and one side goes into the other. And I made a hat out of this, and I'm going to try and see if it still maintains the shape. Now, this is supposed to stay back. Of course, the crown is open, and I had it a little more together. Obviously, I wore it at Christmas because this is still on. And it sort of is a minky look. Cute and big, kind of sassy, kind of cute. But this would be clipped down over here. Now, there's a funny story about mink. Back in the 70s, Moose and I used to make these little trips to Las Vegas. And in the winter was a fun time for me. We would go over, and of course it was cold, very cold in Las Vegas. It's always, usually at Christmas time, we'd make a little long weekend there. The kids would all take care of each other at home. Actually, we didn't even have Mikey and Colleen then until the mid-70s. And Moose loved to play poker, and he also loved some of the other games. And I wasn't wild about that. But what I used to do is go into the ladies' room and sit in one of those casinos in the very lovely ladies' room, sit at one of the boudoir benches, and I would watch ladies coming in and out. Now, I'm a great people watcher, and people always laugh at my story, but in those days, especially from Texas, women would come in full-length mink coats, dark mink coats. In those days, what did we know? People wore them. People had jackets in the 70s, and they just weren't aware of the cruelty to animals at that time. But I used to look at these women and they would primp and walk out. A lot of them have big mink hats to match. But that's what I did in the 70s in the wintertime, was watch the ladies coming and going in beautiful long mink coats and hats in the ladies' room. Oh well. Now, what else shall we do? I have one last wonderful, wonderful outfit to show you, and I will be back and show you in a minute. Now, don't get upset. This isn't mine. This was my mother's in the 50s. And my father saved up for a long, long time to buy this mink shawl for my mother. And she was so proud and so thrilled. She bought the hat to match, and it's mink, so don't throw eggs at me, please. I don't wear it. It's packed away very carefully with my other mementos. But she wore this in the 50s when I was in college, and I think that's about it. Maybe late 40s, but I do remember her in the 50s wearing this. And it has the shawl, little pockets on the outside that you held close to you. And I will show you her initials. Her name was Ruth. And my father had, it's a little ripped and torn, but my father had her initials put on the jacket. And this is a very sentimental thing for me. So my mom's packed away, and all of you probably had moms yourselves that wore these type things at the time. Before that, she had nothing like this, but this was her big prize. So I think that's it. We'll wind it up. We do have a lot of nostalgia to show you. Some more pictures of the old days. Another one of a couple of me when I was little with my hats. High school, Easter time when I was 15 with my two buddies, Gail and Willie. And we used to get up all dressed. And remember the hats with the veils? I had a hat on that Easter with the veils. And some pictures, maybe 3, of me in Easter hats that I call What Was I Thinking? One I loved, a big black and white zebra coat with the zebra hat, not fur, but it was a silky taffeta of some kind, and I did wear it to a wedding, one of my other brother's weddings. So you so much for watching. It's been so much fun doing this. I don't think there's a part 3. We can go on and on about hats, but because it's fall, Moosey and I are planting our iris bulbs that we got from our lady friend Dorwayne up in Idaho. I've decorated the whole garden. We brought out all our fall decor, pumpkins and all sorts of garlands, and I even put some of those flowers, fake big mums and things, in the garden to help encourage the rest of the flowers to just keep nice. So we love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and look forward to the next video, which will be another potpourri of things. Some, I think one delicious fish taco meal that I made. Actually, it was a burrito. And mostly gardening, and I think you'll enjoy it. We are so appreciative of all of you that have joined us, and we hope that we can continue to, I don't know whether the word is inspire or just entertain you, but we're loving it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.